Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's vlog, I am going to discuss my Oscar votes and guess who I think is going to be winning. I have not seen a lot of these movies. I tried watching as many things as I could last night just to catch up, but unfortunately I did not get very far. So this year my goal is to be more on top of watching movies so I can give better guesses next year. But I want to know what you guys are going to think, so let me know in the comments down below which guesses you think I'm right, which guesses you think I'm wrong. Be honest, you can tell me I'm a complete idiot if you want and that my guess was totally off. That's totally fine too. And on Sunday, I will be watching the Oscars and seeing how many I get right. I got this ballot from IndieWire. And it is brought to you by Apple TV. So that is where I got this ballot. I just printed it off. Also, I apologize, we still have not painted that back wall. So I apologize for the lines. We really need to get that paint. We honestly just keep forgetting. And after this, I'm also gonna show you guys a little updated apartment tour for today's vlog. And that's really all that we're gonna do in today's vlog. We really didn't do much this weekend. We went to Blake's work for happy hour, and there was something else I was gonna tell you guys, but I forgot. But next week is my birthday, and I'm so excited. So be excited for those vlogs coming out. And oh, before I forget, please follow me on Instagram if you are not already, because I am going to be doing something very, very fun on there. So you do not want to miss it. In my stories, you can help me be part of my next video. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway, let's get voting. Okay, so first off, these are probably not in order, by the way, because I know Best Picture comes last. But Best Picture is first on the ballot. We have Ford versus Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite. And the only movie I have seen from these is 1917. I genuinely think that one could win, or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Those are my top two picks right now. But The Irishman is a third. Honestly, so many of these could possibly win. Joker, Marriage Story, Little Women. I'm gonna say between 1917 and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm gonna go with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Even though I haven't seen it, I've heard a lot. Leo and Brad, how can you go wrong? Okay, next is lead actors. We have Antonio Banderas from Pain and Glory, Leonardo DiCaprio from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Adam Driver from Marriage Story, Joaquin Phoenix from Joker, Jonathan Pryce from The Two Popes. So my gut is telling me to pick between the three in the middle. So Leo, Adam, and Joaquin. Joaquin won the Golden Globe for lead actor, which makes me think he might not win it for the Oscars. I'm thinking it's gonna be, but Leo never gets Oscars. Leo or Adam Driver. I don't think it's gonna be Adam Driver either, to be honest, even though from what I've seen from clips from Marriage Story, it looks like he was incredible. I'm gonna go with, Joaquin Phoenix. And who knows if I'll be right. Okay, next up we have lead actress. So we have Cynthia Erivo for Harriet, Scarlett Johansson for Marriage Story, Saoirse Ronan for Little Woman, Charlize Theron, is that how you say her last name, for Bombshell, and Renee Zellweger for Judy. I'm going between the last three, and honestly my heart is telling me Saoirse Ronan because Little Woman has been a huge hit recently. But I also think Renee Zellweger could win it because she won the Golden Globe. I'm gonna go with Saoirse. So hopefully Saoirse wins because she's great. Okay, supporting actors. We have Tom Hanks, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Anthony Hopkins, The Two Popes, Al Pacino, The Irishman, Joe Pesci, The Irishman, Brad Pitt, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Again, Brad Pitt won the Golden Globe. But Anthony Hopkins and Tom Hanks, Al Pacino, oh my gosh, how do you even pick? I feel like A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood did not get a lot of recognition, so I'm sorry, Tom Hanks, but I'm not gonna go with that because It was not nominated for a lot of stuff. So I think I'm gonna, again, between Anthony Hopkins and Brad Pitt. I think Al Pacino could win it too. I really should have watched these movies more before I made this video. Okay, I'm gonna go with Brad Pitt. That is my choice because he won the Golden Globe. Next we have supporting actress. We have Kathy Bates, Richard Jewell, Laura Dern, Marriage Story, Scarlett Johansson, Jojo Rabbit, Florence Pugh for Little Women, Margot Robbie for Bombshell. And I'm thinking I'm between Florence Pugh and Scarlett Johansson. Maybe Margot Robbie. I'm gonna go with Florence Pugh, just because I've heard that she was really, really good in this movie. All right, so we have director Martin Scorsese. I always forget how to pronounce his name. The Irishman. Todd Phillips for Joker, Sam Mendes, 1917, Quentin Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Bong Joon-ho for Parasite. I genuinely am thinking it's between Sam Mendes and Quentin Tarantino, and I'm really gonna go with Sam Mendes because just the way that everything was filmed and everything was done for 1917, I really think that he deserves it. And also, his grandfather was the one who told him these stories, so that's pretty cool too. Okay, animated feature, I am just shook that Frozen 2 and The Lion King are not on here, but here we go. So we have How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, I Lost My Body, Klaus, I think it's Klaus, maybe it's Klaus, Missing Link, and Toy Story 4. The only one I've seen is Toy Story 4, but I'm pretty sure Missing Link won the Golden Globe. I really don't think, Toy Story 4 was really good, but I don't think it has what it takes to be the best animated feature because it wasn't like anything like monumental. I feel like it was just like a funny, heartfelt movie. So I think I'm gonna go with Missing Link just because it won the Golden Globe. Sorry, Disney, you usually cap this category. If it was Frozen 2 in here, I honestly would pick it because I thought it was beautiful, had incredible storytelling from like Norwegian culture and things like that. So I don't know, I really don't know how it wasn't nominated. Animated short. So we have Desera, which means daughter, Hair Love, Kit Bull, Memorable, and Sister. The only ones I've seen were Hair Love and Kit Bull because those are the only ones I could find yesterday. And both of them made me cry. Kit Bull actually made me sob, like really sob. And I actually have a clip of that, so I'm gonna insert it right now. Guys, I'm trying to watch as many of these as I can before I fill out this ballot, and Kit Bull just love me sobbing. And I hugged Nala so tight because I don't understand how people can be so mean to dogs. Oh my god. I am literally sobbing right now. Yeah, so that was a rough time. But this is such a hard decision because Hair Love was so beautiful, but Kit Bull was so heartfelt, and I don't know which one is gonna win. Those are the two I'm going between because I have no clue what any of the other ones are about. I'm just being honest. So I'm gonna go, oh, this is such a hard decision. I really think they're gonna pick Hair Love, but I don't know because Kit Bull was also Pixar too. But Hair Love, all right, I'm gonna go. Guys, I'm taking this way too seriously. I really like being right and I really like winning. So I really feel like I need to get these right. Okay, I'm gonna go with, shoot, I cannot decide between those two. I'm like stuck between these two and watch it's gonna be a completely different one that actually wins. I'm going with Kit Bull. I'm sorry, it was the one who impacted me the most, so I gotta go for it. But Hair Love was incredible as well. Adapted screenplay for The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, or The Two Popes. I'm going between Little Women, Joker, and Jojo Rabbit, even though The Irishman I know could probably pull it out too. I don't really know much about The Two Popes, so I really think this one is gonna go for either Little Women or Jojo Rabbit. And I'm gonna say Little Women. That's my guess. Original screenplay, we have Knives Out, Rian Johnson, Marriage Story by Noah Baumbach, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it, 1917, Sam Mendes and Christy Wilson Cairns, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Quentin Tarantino, and Parasite by Bong Joon-ho and Han Jin-won. Gosh, all of these could seriously win, which is why this is really hard, but I'm gonna pick 1917. Even though I heard Knives Out was amazing and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but 1917, I think just because 1917 was such a different concept of like these incredibly long takes that makes it seem like it was filmed all at once, I really think that's why they should win screenplay. And look, cinematography's next. I'm not even gonna read the choices. I'm gonna go with 1917. Yikes, I have a lot of choices for 1917. That's not usually a very good idea. Well, sometimes like Hugo and La La Land, sometimes people take over a lot of categories, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Best documentary feature, American Factory, The Cave, The Edge of Democracy, For Sama, and Honeyland. I have never heard or seen any of these, which I am very disgraced for myself about, because these are probably all able to get very easily. So I'm literally picking a random one, and that's gonna be For Sama. That is my pick. Best documentary short feature, In the Absence, Learning to Skateboard in a War Zone If You're a Girl, Life Overtakes Me, St. Louis Superman, Walk, Run, Cha-Cha. So the only ones that I have seen trailers for, I haven't seen the actual whole short feature, is Learning to Skateboard in a War Zone If You're a Girl, Life Overtakes Me, and St. Louis Superman. And I really think it's gonna be between Learning to Skateboard and St. Louis Superman. I really think St. Louis Superman is gonna win, so I'm gonna pick St. Louis Superman. Best live action short film. So we have Brotherhood, Nefta Football Club, The Neighbor's Window, Saria, and A Sister. And I have not seen any of these. I was literally on YouTube watching as many of these short films as I could, and I watched this freaking long movie called Brotherhood, which seemed to be like a college video, and I was like, why is this nominated? This is very hard to watch. It was just, I could not focus. And then I found out that I had been watching it for like 30 minutes for no reason, because this Brotherhood is about like a Tunisian family, and the Brotherhood that I was watching was about fraternity. So it was a completely different one. I literally just wasted my time with that. So these I really don't know anything about, so I'm gonna go with Nefta Football Club, just because I'm taking a guess. Best foreign language film. So we have Corpus Christi from Poland, Honeyland from North Macedonia, Les Mis from France, Pain and Glory from Spain, and Parasite from South Korea. I'm gonna go with Parasite just because it's nominated for so many other Academy Awards. I have to go with Parasite, even though, again, I have not seen it. I'm scared I'm getting marked from my brand new table. Film editing, we have Ford versus Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, and Parasite. I'm gonna go with Ford versus Ferrari just because I feel like that one is the most graphically intense out of all of these choices. Sound editing, we have Ford versus Ferrari, Joker, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. So many of these could win. I'm between 1917 and Star Wars because 1917 has all of the like explosions, bombs, and then Star Wars, of course, takes place in space, sci-fi. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go with Star Wars, and I hope it wins because I hope it just wins something because I love that movie. Sound mixing, we have Ad Astra, Ford versus Ferrari, Joker, 1917, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Again, 1917 and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood are very close competitors, but I'm honestly gonna go with Ford versus Ferrari for this one. All right, we have production design. The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite. Again, I'm going with 1917 because how the heck do you have a set that you can literally travel the whole thing through in quote unquote one take? That is so cool. Okay, original score. We have Joker, Hilder. I'm not even gonna try because I don't want to be disrespectful of the last name. Little Women, Alexander Desplat. Marriage Story, Randy Newman. 1917, Thomas Newman. Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, John Williams. I feel like I think Joker won, if I'm not mistaken, at the Golden Globes. I could be mistaken though. But my heart is telling me Marriage Story or Star Wars. I don't think Star Wars will win though, because John Williams, I don't know though. John Williams is so incredible. You know what? I'm gonna root for women and I'm gonna go for Joker. Original song. I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away from Toy Story 4, Randy Newman. I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man, Elton John and Bernie Taupin. I'm Standing Here With You from Breakthrough, Diane Warren. Into the Unknown from Frozen 2, Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez. And Stand Up from Harriet by Joshua Bryan Campbell and Cynthia Erivo. I'm gonna go with, genuinely, I think I'm Gonna Love Me Again could win from Rocket Man because it won the Golden Globe, but I'm gonna go with Into the Unknown because that song, honestly though, can we talk for a second? Into the Unknown or Show Yourself? Because Show Yourself makes me cry every time I listen to it. It's so good. So if that was one, I would pick that, but Into the Unknown is incredible too. Okay, makeup and hair. We have Bombshell, Joker, Judy, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and 1917. I'm gonna go with Judy, even though Joker and 1917 I think could win as well. I think Judy, just making Renee Zellweger look like Judy Garland, I think that's pretty cool. We have costume design, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm going with Jojo Rabbit for this one. Visual effects. We have Avengers Endgame, The Irishman, The Lion King, 1917, and Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Which all of these, holy crap. I haven't seen The Irishman, but I have seen all the others. And I've gotta go with Lion King because how on earth could you pass up all of those CGI animals and the African plains? So that is my choice. All right guys, I have officially filled out my ballot. If I was part of the Academy, I would be mailing it in right now. Dude, how cool is that job though? Just watching movies to be part of the Academy. I want to look it up and see how much those people make because that looks so much fun. Maybe they don't make anything. Maybe I'm really uncultured and yeah, probably. But anyway, I have my ballot in, so this is what my guesses are. Let me know again in the comments what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'm excited for the Academy Awards on Sunday. I can't wait to watch. So I also want to do a quick apartment update real quick. So let me show you guys. Can we appreciate for a second that Nala put her toy in the window? I don't even know how she did that. And of course there's some cotton fluff and the tennis ball, but just ignore that. But we got our table and our lamp for in this area. All of these things that you see are from Walmart, including the elephant and the little plant. And we are just waiting on our chair. We've had a lot of issues with this chair, and that's honestly why I don't enjoy shopping at Walmart anyway. I just find the customer service to be like some of the worst. I'm just being completely honest. Because the first time we went, it was, well, okay, so all the way back in like January, like all the way back, even though it was a month ago, I saw the chair and I really wanted it, and I really regret not just getting it in that moment. But Blake wasn't with me and I wanted to make sure that he liked it, so I didn't get it. And that's also when I went to look at the bookshelves too, and I didn't get those either. We went back. So we went back and got the bookshelves. The chair was out of stock. And so we asked the lady and she said that it would be coming back in stock on Thursday. So we were like, okay. So on Sunday or Monday, our day off, we looked it up to see if it was in stock, and Walmart.com said it was in stock. So we drove over there to the Walmart. There were none there. So I asked the woman, and the woman told me that they were there. They were just on the truck that was not getting unloaded until tomorrow. And I was like, are you serious? So it says that they're in stock online, but it's really only because they're on the truck that has not been unloaded yet. So she told me I couldn't get it. So we basically placed an order for pickup, because we were hoping that if there was an order for pickup, they would take it off the truck for us. But that did not happen. It said it would be ready by 8 p.m. and ended up not being ready. And the next day, Blake called and they said that they didn't have it in stock, which I don't know how, because she said it was on the truck. So they gave us a refund, and then we basically just ordered the chair to be shipped to us. So the chair is going to go in the corner with that table and the lamp, and it's going to be like a little reading nook. I think it's going to be really cute and cozy. And that's really the last thing we're doing to the apartment before we do our apartment tour video. So I should be coming probably at the beginning of March, because I have a few February videos planned out already. So I'm really excited for that. And that's really all that's been happening. We've been working. I still have this cold, or I think it's a sinus infection, to be honest, but I cannot get the congestion out no matter how hard I try. So it's very, very frustrating. I've had it for like 2.5 weeks now. And yeah, we watched the Super Bowl this weekend. Loved it. If you have not heard my thoughts about the halftime show, I have that video. It just came out on Tuesday. And that is pretty much it, guys. I don't know what else to talk about for today's vlog. Next week should be fun. Like I said, I'm going to be shopping for my birthday this weekend, and I don't know what else we're going to do this weekend. And then the following weekend is my actual birthday on the 15th, day after Valentine's Day. So I'm really excited for that vlog. We're doing a lot of fun stuff on my birthday. I cannot wait. It's amazing how far you can come in a year. Like last year, we had just moved to Atlanta. We were so broke. I literally walked out of the scam job, which I have never walked out of a job in my life. I somehow got miraculously lucky to get my job that I have now, because I basically just transferred from another location in Florida, essentially. And we were so broke. We had so much debt, not only in credit cards, but to our parents who helped us move up here. And it's insane, because my last birthday, we moved into this apartment on my birthday. And so we had like no money, because we had spent it all on like deposits and pet fees and everything else. And we had to go buy a couple things for the apartment, like a shower curtain, which we didn't have. And so, yeah, basically for my birthday, we moved and I had pizza. So that was my birthday. So, and I'm grateful, don't get me wrong, because an apartment is a great gift, but it's just like, it feels so good to be going into this new year completely debt-free. We paid off my credit card and Blake's credit card. We've paid back both of our parents. Not only debt-free, but we have a savings account now. It just feels absolutely incredible. And I'm not making this to show off, but I am making this to let you know that if you are in debt, or if you feel like you're in a financial position that you can't get out of, just know that it will get better. Slowly but surely. It took us a year to get here, and we honestly did not have like that huge amount of debt. I feel like we had like maybe like $6,000. I know a lot of you struggle a lot because you have student loans, and honestly, I am so sorry, because that is a huge issue right now. And I was super blessed that I had Florida prepaid, so I do not have student loans, thank God. I'm so thankful, and Blake doesn't either, because that would be a huge impediment on our savings right now. But yeah, you'll get through it, guys. Life gets better, and I'm just so happy how far we've come. So anyway, this video is like a super long vlog, so I'm just gonna cut it now and start editing, and I have to go blow my nose. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Tuesday with a new video.